This is arguably the nicest Submariner I've ever held. We're looking at two Rolex Submariners, arguably the most iconic dive watch ever produced. One is a Rolex 5510 from the 1950s and easily a $500,000 watch. The other is a Rolex Submariner, reference 1680 from the 1970s, and this is probably $50,000. Let's talk about why one is probably worth 10 times the value of the other. When we assess vintage watches, we typically look at three categories: rarity, condition, and provenance. The Rolex 5510 was made for 1 year, 1958 to 1959. Approximately 300 were made. The Rolex 1680, the red sub, because the word Submariner is printed in red on the dial, was made primarily in the 70s and probably made in about 30,000 examples. Truly what makes this 5510 so extraordinary is its condition. This has been preserved in what we call new old stock condition, meaning this watch has been around for almost 70 years, virtually unworn. The bezels on the lugs are absolutely perfect. The dial is a flawless gilt gloss dial. The lume is perfect. The red triangle bezel, intact and virtually perfect. It's just incredible. It is rare to find a Big Crown in good condition. One in new old stock condition is virtually unheard of. The Rolex 1680 is special. It's unpolished. It has a beautiful, perfect matte dial, matching lume, a beautiful faded bezel. This is a fantastic watch to wear every day. There was a grandfather who had always promised his three grandsons that he would give them a watch someday. He was a watch enthusiast. The three brothers were in their farmhouse in a rural part of Australia, and they found a box with three Rolex 5510s, and that includes this one. It is just a marvel. The Rolex 1680 has a provenance that would excite anyone. You will see the name Reggie Jackson 44 engraved on the back. This watch was owned by the famous baseball player Reggie Jackson. Reggie won 5 World Series. It comes with a letter from Reggie Jackson to his nephew, where he gifts him the watch and says, "Don't forget your old Uncle Reggie." To have a watch with this kind of provenance, you have a piece of Reggie Jackson on your wrist. Incredible. How great is it to be able to have two Submariners like this in one auction? Which one are you going to go home with?